Gosh, so much has happened here.
Back off! Back at you! There! Go! Yeah! Go!
Let's go!
Let's see, how does this person do this? You get past the first half dozen life bars easily enough. So, we'll do this. I got through all the data organization fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I can do this shit.
Back at you! Nice! Yeah! Yeah! It's over! Yeah! Got him! Yeah! Back at you! There! Yeah! 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 Back off! Got him! Yeah! Nice! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! Back at you! Yeah! So long! Back at you! Yeah! Yeah! It's over! Yeah! Nice! Yeah! Yeah! There! Yeah! Heal! Nice! Got him! Yeah! Take this! Back at you! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! Yeah! So long! Here we go! Got him! Yeah! Yeah! See ya! There! So long! Heal! Yeah! Back at you! Back at you! See ya! Got him! Yeah! Back at you! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! Yeah! It's over! Yeah! Got him! Nice! Back at you! Yeah! It's over! Got him! Nice! There! Yeah! Go! Take this! It can't be.
I was blocking, but for some reason the game didn't fucking register it for some reason.
over! Got him! Like this! Yeah! It's over! There! So long! Heal! Take this!
Looking at my emails real quick. And there we go.
Back at you! Over here! Yeah! There! Back at you! Nice! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Back off! Back at you! Yeah! Nice! There! It's over! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! It's... Got him! Heal! Yeah! Back at you! Got him! Back at you! Yeah! Here we go! Got him! Yeah! Go! Yeah! See ya! Yeah! Back at you! Yeah! Heal! Go! Got him! Yeah! There!
Nice. Crystal Regalia. Fire Smack Selfie Pose unlocked, okay. So that was awful. I don't want to do that again. It took me, what, 5 tries?
Come on, fellas!
It didn't even yield me a lot of levels, so no, I'm not doing reports. Alright, now let's read those secret reports. We need to close the door to this room. Recollections. Am I alive? I awoke in a cell, alone with the researchers. Alone until the researchers came with their tests and the product to uncover my identity. I had no answer to offer them. 4 friends and a key. That is the sum total of my memory. I cannot even recall my name. I was simply called X there. My only solace was the time I spent talking with the 2 boys who visit from time to time. One day, a man came to take me from the prison. I could not see him for the darkness, save that he wore an eye patch. Even now, years on, I feel no closer to understanding who or what I am. May my heart be my guiding key. Unknown. Obviously, Terranord. Mark of Mastery Journal. Some days have passed since I set off on my journey to prepare for the Mark of Mastery examination. Eric has asked for leave to undertake some pilgrimage, but apparently I am to be the first to tour the worlds written of in the fairy tales. Until a few short years ago, I'd known only my own world, a speck of land shrouded by sea. But how I dreamed of, yearned for the world beyond, and guaranteed guidance from the future. I left that nest behind. As I treaded the path to my master's side, I came in contact with darkness in many forms. I knew then, as by instinct, terrifying as its power was, it could be harnessed, mastered. Ericus is a blue blood, descended from the very first masters in the age of fairy tales, but I did not come this far to indulge in adulation. Adulation? Probably adulation. I will be his peer, his equal, and to do that, I must learn to wield the power born from both darkness and light in proper balance. Xehanort. Okay, so that's from before that, I think. Experiments the heart. Notes on Subject X, Excerpt 1. Subject was found in the central square shortly after dawn. Female, approximately 15 years old. After 7 days' observation, she spoke her first words, but could not provide a name. Subject exhibits signs of profound amnesia, and displays concern about which world this is. Her words suggest that she departed her home world with others, though she cannot recall the names of her erstwhile companions. All efforts to explore those memories have met with a rejection response. It should have been rejected response, I would think, but whatever. After his initial experiments on Ansem the Wise ceased his research into the heart, his hand stayed by some fear I cannot fathom. Yet this new subject is like me, devoid of memories. She is the perfect example upon which to continue my master's work. She, too, could benefit from it. By traversing the heart, we have a direct path into memory. I myself have begun to reclaim my lost past, thanks to these very experiments. Who is she? Whence has she come? These are questions no scientist could ignore. In the words she muttered, may your heart be your guiding key. Xehanort. Experiments of the heart. Notes on Subject X, Excerpt 2. Subject's memories have not returned, and our conversations remain less than lucid. What fragments can be gleaned, evoked by a bygone world, like out of fairy tales. As improbable as it seems, the question may not be where she has come from, but when. If she truly has crossed through time, the prospect of probing her heart is all the more compelling. I have a feeling this is about Elrana/Larxene. My pilot studies used a handful of subjects, but none possessed the fortitude to endure them. Ultimately, all suffered mental collapse. I knew it would be a heavy blow to lose a subject as unique as she. Upon discovering the tests I've been conducting, my master demanded that I cease my work immediately and destroy what research I have compiled. Worse still, he ordered the release of my remaining subjects. She is gone. Where's Subject X now? Has wise Master Ansem hidden her away? Whatever the case, I will not be deterred. I will take her place as the first subject in the grand experiment to come. Maybe it's the chick that Axel and Syax were talking about. Memoirs, Excerpt 1. That castle was a wonderland to his children. Within its walls, Ansem the Wise conducted his research, and the fruits it bore allowed everyone outside to live in peace and happiness. That alone was enough to stroke our interests. Though not all of the rumors that escaped its walls were so benevolent. By night, the muffled sounds of human wails emerged. There was talk of dangerous human experimentation. Lee and I couldn't help but hatch a plot to steal inside. And sate our curiosity. Basically breaking and entering. The two who stood guard at the gates were researchers themselves, but you wouldn't think it to see them. Massive and barrel-chested as they were. But slipping past that duo was only the first hurdle. It proved not easily cleared. We were found and tossed out on our ears time and again. On the day we finally secured our entry, we descended the long spiral stair at the heart of the castle to find a dark space below it, lined with cages. There wasn't light enough. There wasn't enough light to see if they were inhabited, and we were in no position to call out to any occupants within. Yet we could feel it, a definite presence. There in the black. Yep. Terror washed over us, and we immediately regretted coming. But just as we turned to flee, we heard the faintest of voices. The urge to run was nigh overpowering, but someone or something beckoned us on. There, framed by a tenuous silver light, we found her. Sykes. Memoirs, Excerpt 2. It was too dim to make out her features. We spoke to her in hushed whispers. Who was she? Why was she imprisoned here? She had no answers for us. Had no memories at all. She was an enigma. But I knew I wanted to help her. And so we continued our infiltrations. Most of them stopped short at the castle gates. When we did manage our way inside, we spoke with her. That was all the comfort two children like us could offer. Lee and I had other ideas. He was determined to free her. We slipped into the castle that day, knowing only that we wanted with all our hearts to save her. But we did not find her inside, on that day or the next, or any of our subsequent visits. Had she been moved? Had we simply imagined her? Lee and I knew there was only one way to be certain, and so we stand before the castle gates today, not as trespassing children, but in order to become Ansem the Wise's newest apprentices, Sykes. On the replica program and reanimation, following my erasure and my recompletion as a human, I did not awaken right away. Perhaps the damage was exceptionally grave. Even after waking, I remained in bed, pondering my next course of action. In my work on the replica program for the organization, I produced some 20 vessels. Most of the early results were failures. Not one of them granted a number. The first success to emerge from that early lot was the Riku replica. Subsequently, Shion, number 1, was essentially indistinguishable from a natural human, though she became unstable due to the influence of others. Using those two as my foundation, I worked to construct a number of nigh perfect replicas. But just as they neared completion, my efforts were cut short. I suspect Xehanort's aims to use both the initial lot as well as the unused replicas from my later work. I arose today and decided to walk out to the square, my first outing in some time. Yet my stroll was interrupted when a surprising visitor appeared with an unexpected offer. Though younger than me, he'd risen to become Xemnas' right hand. I accepted his terms and became a nobody once more. Easier to gain access to the old replica program that way. Whatever it takes to atone. Vexen. I was trying to imitate Derek Stephen Prince's way of talking. The real organization. Xehanort seeks to gather 12 vessels, which, together with his true, actual self, he considers the real Organization 13. Now that he has the numbers he needs, Demix and I are being treated as reserves. Oh, this must be, this is Vexen, or Evan. Several others who served Xemnas' old organization have followed the same course as mine, electing to abandon their newly restored humanity and rejoin the real organization as nobodies. But not Xemnas. Xemnas cannot exist in the present because there is already a Xehanort here, the old man in charge. The old man's humanity prevents his heartless and nobody, others vanquished in the past, and his younger self from being denizens of this time. Okay. To circumvent this, Xehanort is using the prototype replicas I created in the past as containers, playing his other selves' hearts from the time they existed. Xehanort ordered me to refine the prototypes, to make them closer still to the real thing, perfecting my creations so they may house true flesh and blood human suits, my own purposes as well. All that remains for my atonement is to devise a way to pass on as many of the vessels as I can to those who truly deserve them. Vexen. Ansem, Code Prospectus. Code Conspectus, Excerpt 1. I have pored over the data my master entrusted to Riku. Here. Oh, this is Ienzo. I have pored over the data my master entrusted to Riku. Here, I offer my preliminary conclusions. Within Sora's heart are 3 compartmentalized boxes, each containing the heart of another. One box holds Roxas, another holds a second heart that has been with Sora's nearly as long. The third has held its heart for much longer. These hearts have melded with Sora's and no longer have voices of their own. Any attempt to mechanically extract them could prove as dire for Sora as what caused him to become a Heartless in the first place. I think that some of that was given as actual dialogue in one of the cutscenes. First, a vessel for each heart must be readied. Then, a spark of some sort is required to induce its waking. Obviously, the ideal solution is to restore each heart to its own body. But, whatever the case for those 2 unknown individuals, Roxas possesses no such thing. The same is true for Naminé, who we believe resides in Kairi's heart. Still, if alternate bodies can be secured for them, all their hearts requires to be awakened is that spark. People they cared for, and who cared for them, who can show them the way home. Complete and perfect digitalization of the heart is impossible. We can only hope to partially reconstruct it. Thus, I see no way forward but to extract the hearts we so desperately need directly from within Sora. Fortunately, the data stored in Twilight Town contains a near-perfect record of the memories of those who lived there, and for Roxas and Naminé especially, this is crucial. Ienzo. Answer Code Conspectus, Excerpt 2. As for how to contain their hearts, the only conceivable option is for replicas. If we transfer in the digital memories from the Twilight Town archive, the replicas should be able to reconstruct each individual's human appearance with near-perfect results. Then their hearts need only the right spark to wake them, so they may find their way out of Sora and Kairi and into those newly made bodies. The replica program was truly revolutionary, but it was incomplete at the time of the old organization's dissolution. Without Evan, how are we to further the research? We need at least 3 replicas, one for Roxas, one for Naminé, and one for the unknown stowaway within Sora's heart. These are difficult quandaries, but as I work through my master's data, I find myself remembering the taste of ice cream. When I was a boy, he would bring me some when we took walks together. There will be time to regret my betrayal later. For now, my focus must be on restoring Roxas and Naminé and proving my master had good intentions. Ienzo. Considering he was very racist against the nobodies, it's like, I don't know. Observations, Excerpt 1. I have seen it through. The Keyblade War unfolded exactly as written on the last page. Now the Keyblade the Master entrusted to me must be bequeathed to another. 5 Union leaders must have been chosen from the surviving dandelions. I will pass the Keyblade to one of them, and then continue watching the future unfold. Master of Masters, I'm assuming? Yet it seems that someone has pulled the old switcheroo. I love how they took that from Bender from Futurama, I think. It seems like it. One of the 5 is an imposter. Someone the Master did not choose. They represent a virus in the program, so he carefully wrote. The virus has begun a strange undertaking, a reckless plot to allow the 5 to escape into another world line. Surely such a thing can't be possible. We're talking about the same trick that allowed the dandelions to transfer to other world lines after the Keyblade War. But these children are no masters. They haven't the means. Unless, of course, a certain lady of magic, summoned here from the future, knows more than I do. The whole Union Leader thing was supposed to be by the books. But these new events just another... Are these new events just another phase in the Master's grand plan? Oh no. So... No, that was Sigma. Lady from the future, that's Maleficent. If you haven't been keeping up with the Unicross storyline, 1, go watch Everglow's videos on it. But, Maleficent went back to the past, similarly to how Xehanort traveled to the future, by sending her heart to the past while her body remained behind in the present, to try to get answers and things. But she went to a dream version of the world, though, so I don't really know. Observations, Excerpt 2. Even on a world line with no Keyblade War, peace is but a dream. In the absence of us and our master, darkness arrived. One that shall surely lead the world to yet another demise. Amid the chaos, I bequeathed my Keyblade to one of the Union leaders, just as the master instructed. I watched as the 5 were sent to another world line at no small cost, ensuring the line of Keyblade wielders rode on. And now, Keybladeless, I must depart this land to fulfill my final task. This means casting my own body aside, and sojourning my heart and vessel after a vessel. As many as it takes. But I will continue gazing upon each passing era, one onto the next. In time, be it years or decades, centuries or millennia, I will meet the five once more. Somewhere in this cyclical history of breathings, a chosen one will appear and reenact the Keyblade War. When this scapegoat arrives and takes my Keyblade in hand, that will be the time to take the stage, finish my role. Lost Masters will awaken. Unknown. Observations, Excerpt 3. It seems this body, this name will be the last. The lives I have lived over the ages could fill volumes, but for now, I must focus on what matters most. The Keyblade has been successfully passed down, generation to generation, and it seems a Keyblade master devoted to the darkness may finally arise. Until now, I have watched over the course of the events from a distance. Perhaps the time has come to intervene. I need only play the role of a fool, desirous of the power of Keyblade's power. I will don the mask of his ally in order to keep watch over my Keyblade from close by. The gazing eye, the Keyblade forged from the eye of the master of masters. He passed it on to me, as I have to others, and through it he can see the future, all that will ever come to pass. Spending the ages in body after body, life after life, my task has been to keep vigil over the eye as it passes from hand to hand. It has been a long time, longer than I can express. But now at last, the Keyblade War has begun, and Kingdom Hearts will open, a true and complete Kingdom Hearts, born of the clash between darkness and light. I will soon be reunited with my old companions, and in that moment, my long vigil will reach its end. He will return. Oh no. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So over the next several parts, so you guys know I'm going to do some games, like Ratatouille, cooking and stuff, just to finish that off. I'm eventually going to do the Classic Kingdom stuff, because there's a trophy for that, as well as to basically show it off. I hated the Classic Kingdom shit in Union Cross, but here it's just more expansive, so I don't expect it to be any better. But yeah, so I'm going to pause right here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.